Mega Man, look at him doing his thing. Jumping and dying. The Mega Man franchise has been a part of my life for as long as I've had sentience. My first experience with Mega Man was with the game Mega Man Battle Network on the GameCube. Then later on during the Wii era, I played the older titles thanks to the good old Virtual Console. The very first classic Mega Man title I ever played was not the first one, not the second one, but the fourth one!
I mean, to be fair, this game did tell me Mega Man's origin story, so who gives a f***?
Over the years, I would continue to dabble in the Mega Man franchise, playing a wide variety of different games ranging from the Classic series, the X series, and even Mega Man Legends. But of course, when you're a bright-eyed 10-year-old kid who loves all things Mega Man, you start to get a little curious about what else this franchise has to offer.
Holy shit! There's a cartoon?!
Yeah, Mega Man cartoons. It's nothing new. Everyone knows about the American show and its beautiful intro.
Fighting robot, Mega Man. Super fighting robot, Mega Man. Super fighting robot, Mega Man.
But I'm not gonna talk about that one. I didn't watch any episodes as a kid. No, my sights are set on the precursor to this show, the first time Mega Man ever appeared in a cartoon. Mega Man: Wish Upon a Star. The first episode of this OVA begins with a kick-ass montage of Mega Man fighting all sorts of different robot masters from the 5th game, set to a song that I don't think is from any game, but it's really good nonetheless. We then cut to our main character, Utah, who is playing a Mega Man game despite his sister trying to sleep.
Utah, you better get to bed, or Mom's gonna get mad. I told you, just a little bit longer.
Yeah, you dumb bitch, don't tell me what to do, I can quit anytime I want!
Huh?
Time for bed, Utah.
Oh, Mom, I'm almost there. After this, I can go to Dr. Wily's level.
You know, I feel like every kid in the cartoon has tried this with their parents.
But Mom, I just entered the Death Fortress and I'm this close to beating Mr. Villain. I just need to get the score weapon and beat Mecha Turtle at the end of level 3.
Then the mom's like... Once Utah finishes his homework, he behaves like an addict going through withdrawal and plays the game against his mother's wishes.
Welcome home.
Thanks. Where are the children?
I think they're asleep, dear. You know, it's very late.
Since I have to work overtime every day, I don't have any time to spend with the kids.
Man, the Lost Decade sounded like such a great time in Japan.
We cut to Utah's room where he's passed out on the floor and then the camera zooms in on the TV. We have now entered the game world, and this isn't like a little dream that Utah has. No, this is actually happening, and we're gonna listen to Dr. Wily complain about being beaten.
Mega Man, you've destroyed all my robots! That makes me very angry!
Oh, you can really feel this man struggles through nothing but his voice. Poor bastard looks absolutely defeated.
After some time passes, Wily realizes that Mega Man can't move because Utah is asleep. So with this advantage, Wily decides instead of escaping like normal, he'll just escape out of the game world and into the real one.
Wait, are you telling me that the only thing I have to do to bring video games to real life is to leave them idle for a little bit? No, Hunter! You're better than that!
Seriously though, this raises a ton of questions. If the characters are aware that they're in a video game, then do they live separate lives when the game is off, or can they only exist when the game is on? If characters could just leave whenever, then why isn't the world overpopulated with other video game characters? What incentive do they have to stay in the game world, especially the villains? Is this occurrence unique to Utah's copy of Mega Man 5, or are all copies like this? Realistically speaking, what's stopping Wily from popping in copies of older Mega Man games and ripping the Wilys from those games? What happens to Mega Man if he dies in the real world? Do the mechanics of the game still apply, or is he just straight up dead? If he dies in the real world, does the life counter on Utah's TV just... If video game characters can leave the game world whenever, is the reverse possible? Can Utah just jump into the game world if he so chooses? How come Mega Man didn't jump out when Utah's foot hit the controller? A button combo doesn't make Rush appear, you need to pause the game and select Rush Jet. Also, why didn't Rush jump out? Mega Man can still talk, he could have just told Rush to go grab Wily. I need to stop asking questions, my brain is swelling just thinking about it. Anyways, Wily jumps out of a window and dies.
Huh?
next morning, Utah wakes up and immediately goes for the game again. Like, dude, come on, you say you can quit anytime you want, but I'm really starting to doubt you. And then Mega Man jumps out of the TV.
It's Mega Man! It's Mega Man, and Rush is here too!
See, that just proves that this is a regular occurrence in this world. She should be far more freaked out than she is.
I was afraid of this.
Yes, just as I thought. The poor bastard was flattened like a pancake. Utah and Akane's parents enter the room, and obviously, they got some questions for the kids.
Who is this Dr. Wily?
He's the bad guy in the game.
You mean to tell me they both got out of that video game?
I love how nonchalant the mom is about the whole situation, and the dad is like, God damn it, it's happening again. At least this time it isn't Contra. I'm still paying off the debt from the collateral damage. Mega Man explains to the family that Wily will try to conquer Japan, and he'll most likely start with the largest city in the country. Utah exclaims that Wily will most likely attack Tokyo, and he'll personally take Mega Man there because he feels responsible for the whole situation. But his parents tell him no because he has to go to school.
Huh? No way. School is the top priority.
Lady, you do understand that Dr. Wily is going to be attacking Japan, and subsequently your top priority should be alerting the authorities and getting yourself and your family to safety, right? Like, is it just business as usual with you people?
What if Wily nukes the country? Was she still gonna be adamant about going to school? Like, school is the top priority.
After some chit-chat, they decide that Utah's dad will be a sacrificial lamb and bring Mega Man to Tokyo, since he works in Tokyo. This way, Utah and Akane can go off to school. While on the train, Mega Man questions why the thing is crowded.
You see, Japan is a small land with many people living within it. On top of that, all of the big companies are gathered in the center of the city, so this is why the commuter trains are very crowded.
Good to know, Dad. Glad your life as a wage slave is uncomfortable and time-consuming. Mega Man jumps out of the train and flies off with Rush. We then cut to Utah whining about not being able to help beat up an elderly man.
I sure hope that Mega Man will be okay, Akane.
It would be better if you were with him.
But that's what I said!
What the fuck is up with this little girl? I never thought you could ever openly agree with someone and simultaneously treat them like shit. We then cut back to Mega Man and Rush flying overhead and terrifying civilians.
This rush hour traffic is just hopeless.
Mega Man, how come everyone is sitting on the passenger side?
You're wrong, Rush. In Japan, traffic moves left to right, and so most of the driver's seats are on the right side. It's the opposite from the US.
Okay.
What did that have to do with anything? Is this gonna play any significance later? Is Wily going to cause the world's largest traffic jam and take over the world while everyone's stuck? Also, just mere minutes ago, Mega Man seemingly knew nothing about Japan, but knows the country's traffic flows opposite to the US. Anyways, Mega Man and Rush land and wander the streets until they watch an emergency broadcast telling them Wily has attacked an amusement park.
Where did he come from, and what are they planning to do? Here is live footage from the amusement park.
Okay, dude, Jesus Christ, the reporter sounds more like a robot than Mega Man does. You better watch out for Media Man and his special power, fear-mongering! Mega Man heads over to the amusement park and begins to absolutely decimate all of Wily's robots.
I didn't think Mega Man would come so soon!
I'm not gonna lie, I love the actor who plays Wily. You can tell he's having an absolute blast with the role. Speaking of Wily, he decides to pull a Voltron and merge all of his robots together into one big samurai robot, and Mega Man tries to fight it.
I'll attack with a Power Stone! Power Stone! How about the Star Crush? No!
You know what, I'm gonna give him credit. That's actually pretty accurate to the games. Most of the weapons are f***ing useless. So Mega Man gets his ass kicked and runs away.
It's no use escaping! I will track you down and defeat you!
God damn it, I f***ing love this man. We cut over to Mega Man talking to Utah during one of his classes. How'd he find the school, you ask?
The writers clearly didn't give a shit, so why should I?
Besides, we gotta get back to Rush pointing out more random things he sees.
It seems in Japan, soccer and baseball are the popular sports.
Thanks, Rush. The audience would be at a complete loss without you. After only a couple of seconds of Mega Man being at the school, Wily shows up in a samurai robot.
Dr. Wily's robots are closing in! Get off the playing field!
Huh?
So if Mega Man couldn't beat this thing before, what will he do now? Hold it off while the school evacuates?
Oh wow, just like the games. The dumbest power is the boss's weakness.
Having been beaten, Wily does what he does best. Dip.
Are you joking? This is a minor setback. I don't give up that easily. Because I'm a ninja.
Huh?
Here's a smoke bomb.
And then Mega Man faints because the plot demands it. He wakes up in a classroom where the kids are trying to feed him people food and then realize that's like putting lemonade into a gas tank. So Yuta and Akane begin dragging Mega Man back to their home until Yuta remembers that he's got more priority to get to.
I have Juku class.
Me too.
Me too.
And I have to go to my piano lesson today.
Okay, that's great, kids, but if you don't mind me asking, who the f*** are all of you? After Yuta explains to Mega Man that he gets home late, Mega Man gets a little worried and says he must protect him, but then Yuta says this.
And it's nothing special for Japanese kids. That's because it's really safe in our country.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the subway sarin attacks beg to differ.
We then get this brilliant moment of character growth where Yuta realizes that maybe saving Japan is a little more important than studying.
What if Wily gets out of control again? You have to do something.
You're right. I will help you, Mega Man. This is important.
Yeah, glad you finally figured that out, kid. Back at Yuta's house, they pull out Eddie from the game, and he has the most annoying voice I've ever heard in my goddamn life.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Do you need something, my friend?
That's why I called you.
I suspect you need energy cans, but there are many energy cans and energy weapons.
He also refuses to help Mega Man because giving him the everything isn't good, but nothing ever comes from it, so who cares? Once Mega Man is all healed up, he and Yuta leave the house to go find Dr. Wily through the power of a montage.
Japan is made up of many islands that stretch vertically across the ocean, from the warm south to the cold north. The beauty of Japan changes according to the 4 seasons, Mega Man. This is a lake? Nice! There are tons of lakes, rivers, and huge mountains in Japan.
What is with all the f***ing Japan facts? Look, I get it, Japan is a beautiful country with a rich culture, but I'm watching Mega Man cartoons for the pew-pews and boom-boom, not for Rush to look at me and go, did you know in Japan, there are in fact no subtitles?
There's samurais here? Not anymore. They lived a long time ago. Dr. Wily created his robots from the samurais of the past. Yeah, Wily would do that.
Yeah, I bet he would.
Something that they fear the most. That's why he created Samurai Man, to scare and control the people of Japan.
Damn, maybe Wily is Media Man. Yuta and Mega Man discuss possible places Wily could be hiding out, and the conclusion they came to is just breathtaking.
If Wily's using the volcano's power, it'll be terrible! So what's Japan's biggest volcano? It has to be Mount Fuji! Mount Fuji?
Because why would Wily go to a smaller active volcano that's not as popular? He's obviously at the most popular inactive volcano in all of Japan. Come tour now!
I love that they're actually right. Wily is not only using a volcano to make more robots, he's really happy about it too.
Come out, Alpha-Man!
Come on, Wily, you built a whole ass base inside of a volcano and you didn't even bother with your signature skull and crossbones look. It wouldn't even be that hard, just watch. See, was that so hard?
Wily's lava robots come out and begin to immediately assault this poor reporter, and Mega Man helps them. Then the lava robots surround Mega Man and Yuta. Mega Man will probably be fine, but Yuta will most likely burst into flames. Back at the apartment, we see Akane watching the news, and then Rush comes in through the window.
Oh, Rush!
Got separated from them.
Mega Man and Yuta are still fighting!
You want me to go again to that hot place?
What a hopeless dog.
How dare you care about your own self-preservation? Get back out there and die for this country you know almost nothing about, you little bitch! Hakane then does the one thing that everyone should have done to begin with and get backup from the game. Proto Man and Beak the Bird come out to help Mega Man and Yuta. Also, Beak has an infinitely worse voice than Eddie's.
We'll take care of the rest of the robots, Mega Man. You go find Dr. Wily and bring him back to the game.
I have brain damage from using my face as a weapon.
After a little bit of fighting, Mega Man makes a beeline for Wily's fortress and finds the secret entrance. Tearing his way through Wily's defenses, Mega Man finally confronts him. Too bad, because Wily seemed like he was having so much fun.
That's it! Lava Man!
As a last-ditch effort, Wily has all of Mega Man 5's Robot Masters surround Mega Man, but Beak and Proto Man come rushing in and they make quick work of them. Utah, Akane, and Rush come running in with the TV and console in order to get Wily back into the game, but Wily has a surprise for them.
I've got one last surprise for you, Mega Man.
What do you mean?
This is a rocket. See you at the next volcano, Mega Man.
Okay, I see that, but consider this. F***ing how?
It seems like Wily is going to get away again, but thankfully we have Deus-esque Proto Man on our side.
Come on! Got you now, Wily!
Our heroes successfully get Wily back into the game, and they celebrate back at Utah's apartment with dinner.
Ugh. Sure is hard to use chopsticks, isn't it?
So there you have it. That was the first episode. It was 5% action, 5% Wily, and 90% sucking Japan's dick. So overall, I liked it. It wasn't bad. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta try something.